Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick review on some Ferris wheel press stuff that I got. Ignore my nails, they are stained. Just putting that out there, disclaimer, all of that. Okay, so I got these yesterday, and although I said I wasn't going to buy any more pens, I did buy this one. Do we start with the good, the bad, or the ugly? I don't even know. Let's start with the ink. It's the easiest one. So, okay, so this is Peppermint Drop, and I do believe it's one of their new releases. I got it from Van Ness, same as the pen. This was, it was the only ink that I saw that I was like, okay, I could get behind it. I need more greens in my life. So I looked at the description, and they said this was, I think it was a forest green with deep shading and intense red sheen. Yeah. I looked at some swatches. I was like, okay, I can get behind it. I can do this. I can totally spend $20 on a bottle of green ink. I mean, people rave about their inks, right? They say that they're great and all this stuff. So I was like, no problems. Let's go with a full bottle as opposed to a sample this time. I like the bottle. I like the packaging. Not super huge, big fan of the nut bolt thing that they have going. But the bottle is pretty for aesthetics. It's pretty. The color? Oh boy. Okay. So that was the good. This is the I could do without part. This is the I don't know about this ink. I did start my new ink journal in this Odyssey notebook, and it's working out so much better. Also, please ignore the fact that I completely misspelled Carousel right there. We're not gonna talk about that. Second disclaimer. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is some green sheen right there, right where it pulled. It is a very nice shade of green. Very nice. I like it. I don't have any other ones like it. The closest one would be Emerald or Chivoire, but that's more blue than straight green. So I thought it was a good addition. Not nearly as much red sheen, of course, as Emerald Chivoire. So I think even Jade Inferno has more green. I mean, more red sheen. But I digress. So here's the thing. According to the website, I should have some red sheen and some shading. And according to my swatch, I have none of those. I don't. Maybe if I took a broader nib, like a broad, double broad stub, maybe I would get some of the red sheen. But on a medium nib, on a Ferris wheel press medium nib, I got nothing. I didn't get shading. I didn't really get any sheen. If I did, it's minimal, negligible. So that makes me feel like I could have just gone for a diamine green ink and would have been fine. I'm just saying. So I wasn't blown away by that. I also did a writing sample on Rhodia. I got nothing. It's a green ink. So where is it that people are seeing these fantastic properties to this ink? I don't know, but I'm not getting it. Is it user error? Perhaps. Now we go to the pen. Oh Lord. Okay, let's start with the good. The good is that I like the color, that it's a snap cap, and that it posts rather securely. I like that the converter was included. I like the packaging. The nib, we're gonna go with the neutral, and that would be the nib. I find it to be okay. It wasn't scratchy. It didn't skip. I did ink it with Peppermint Drop, which apparently is not a super dry ink, and it's not a super wet ink either. So it wrote fine. However, it's almost too smooth. Almost. And if you know, you know. Like where it's borderline baby's bottom, where it's borderline This pen is about to skip over my page, like just kind of right. I don't know. It's almost too smooth. So, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not a terrible nib. Now the bad. I hate this grip section with a passion. I've never hated a grip section this much. Even Lamy, which is not my favorite, but I'm working my way through that. This is different. This is bad. It's completely faceted, which makes zero sense to me when you have a smooth barrel. It just doesn't work. It doesn't look pretty. It doesn't. Look at how cheap this looks. Okay, look at how cheap this looks. Do you see this? Does that not remind you of those super cheap markers? You know which ones I'm talking about. Oh, Lord. This plastic feels so freaking cheap. It's awful. It's not even a forced grip section like a Lamy. Okay, there's no comfortable way to hold it. Like, I can't get behind it. I cannot. It just feels freaking cheap. You get discoloration here when you ink it with a dark ink. There's weird discoloration here where the plastic thins out to form that little button there. It just feels cheap. Like oh my God, I'm so annoyed by this pen. It's almost like they expected that because it has your name on it, then it would have some type of connotation that it's a good pen and that it's worth the price when it isn't. Good examples of pens that are cheaper and worth the price. Preppy. This doesn't feel nearly as cheap as that. Lamy Safari doesn't feel as cheap as that. Freaking Kakuno, okay, does not feel as, I mean, this plastic. Twisby Swipe. So many different, all of these, like this one and this one and the Pilot Metro and even the Perkeo. You get good plastic, solid plastic, nice grip sections, different nib sizes. This only comes in like medium and fine. Different nib sizes all the way up to a stub. These two, as far as I know, are only medium and fine or extra fine and fine, something like that. I don't know, but these, all of these, I recommend more than this pen. These are worth it. This is not. I cannot even. You guys, this is a terrible pen. I don't know who designed this, but you done messed up it, Aaron. I cannot get behind this stupid grip section and how cheap it feels. This is a $30 pen. Okay, this is $20 plus tax plus shipping. $30 is not the fact that it's expensive, it's the fact that they're asking too much for such a shitty little pen. And I said what I said. I said what I said. I'm sorry. I know it's gonna ruffle some feathers, but I just can't. I just can't. The ink is fine. Will I buy more from Ferris Wheel Press? Hell no. No. I've gone through enough samples to know that they're just not for me. This is fine. I'll keep this. I'll use it. It's okay. It's not a bad ink. I like the shade of green. I just don't think it's special enough for me to buy more from their brand. The pen is a no. I can't even imagine the one that they're charging like $160 for, like gold-plated nib. Not even gold-plated. It's like gold-colored nib. I can't even imagine. I can't. Will I return this pen? No. Am I gonna keep it? No. I'm gonna gift it. I'm gonna gift it. I'm gonna give it to my daughter. I've used it, so I don't feel comfortable returning it. But this is crappy. I'm just saying, I can't stand it. But, and it's not that I'm biased against the brand. I just don't see what other people see, I suppose. I just don't see it. Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, sorry this review got so negative. Sorry. Don't hate me. But yeah, I can't help it. I feel intensely about this, okay? I just do. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.